everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm so excited about this video because I am going to be doing a tutorial on the brand new and very much anticipated Huda Desert Dusk palette. I'm so excited about this palette. It's just, she knows the way to my heart because this palette, literally when you open it, it just says Michelle all over it. Like every single shade in this palette is just beautiful. The shades in it are gorgeous, and she definitely did reformulate her eyeshadow palette from the first one because the first one was a little tiny bit dry and a little harder to work with. I felt like these eyeshadows, maybe it might be because they are a little bit lighter too, were a lot easier to work with. Just because I want to show you guys for comparison purposes. So this is the original, or not the original, but her first eyeshadow palette, which was the Textured Shadows palette Rose Gold edition. So this one had the textured eyeshadows on the top, and I think it had two chrome eyeshadows, and then everything a shimmer, and then everything else was matte. So like I said, they were a little bit more drying than these. So these are the palettes side by side. So they are kind of similar. The only thing with this palette is there is one shade that repeats in both palettes, or both eyeshadow palettes, and it's the shade Angelic, which was this really pretty pinky rose gold iridescent color, and that color is so beautiful. I'll forgive it. I'll let it pass. This palette is a little bit on the pricey side. It definitely is. I will list all the information that you need to know as to where to buy it, how much it costs, and all of that jazz in the description box, so make sure you guys do check that out. So I wanted to create a really pretty look using this palette. This is my second time using the eyeshadow palette. I did post a look on my Instagram, so you guys can check that out if you want. I will put my handle right here, so that way you guys can check out my Instagram, and you guys can follow me if you'd like. But yeah, so this is the second look that I created with it, and I really wanted to use this Cosmo shade, which is a really pretty glitter that I know a lot of people are having issues with. Luckily, mine didn't come like shattered or into pieces, so I was able to use it, and I really love how this look came out. I did, of course, want to use some of the purples because purple is my favorite color. So I did use, what I basically did was do this really pretty red smoky eye with some of that glitter on the lid, and then I used a purple eyeliner, and then right on top of it I put some purple eyeshadow from the palette, so that way, you know, I can incorporate the purple still and do the whole deserty look or whatever. If you guys want to learn how to recreate this look, then just continue watching. So I've already filled in my eyebrows, and I used the ColourPop Precisely Brow Pencil in the shade Bangin' Brunette. And then I'm using the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, which looks like this. Isn't it so freaking pretty, guys? I just love it. So then I'm going to start off with the shade Eden, and I'm going to take that on a Morphe M533 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in as my transition shade in my crease. And as you can see, this color is very pigmented, so a little bit goes a very long way with this color. And then I'm going into the shade Blazing, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my crease as well to kind of deepen up the look. And then with the same brush, I'm taking the shade Amber, and I'm just going to go ahead and start applying that onto my whole entire eyelid. And I use this brush to apply it because I wanted the eyeshadow to look kind of smoky, because it's going to kind of create that smoky base for our eyeshadow look today. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go back in with my Morphe M533 brush and just go ahead and blend out all of the edges. And then I'm going in with the shade Saffron, and I'm taking this matte flat shader brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and start packing that onto the eyelid. And this is going to start intensifying the eyeshadow look and making it look a little bit more smoky. And you really want to take your time with this step because you want to make sure that you place down the red color
exactly where you want it to be, and it's okay if it's not blended out at first because we can go back in with the other brush and blend it out. So then I'm going into the shade OUD, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of that and put that closer to the lash line and kind of blend it upwards, and this is going to create that nice dark transition into the light, so that nice gradient effect onto the eyes. And then I'm just going back in with the Morphe M433 brush and going and blending out all the edges, making sure there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Desert Sand, and I'm going to go ahead and take down the Sonia Kashuk angled brush and apply that underneath my brow bone as a brow bone highlight, and it's also going to help to make sure that everything is nice and blended out. Then I'm taking this lavender eyeliner from Jordana, and I'm just going to go ahead and line my eyes as I usually would. So I always start with the outer corner, create how long I want the wing to be, and then I go ahead and just attach it from the tip of the eyeliner to the middle part of my eye, and then just bring it in from the inner corner and connect everything, and then I fill it in. And I'm trying to get as close to the lash line as possible to make sure there are no gaps. Since this is a lighter eyeliner, it is a little bit harder to work with. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. And like I said, really make sure you take your time with this step. I didn't want to cut out too much of it because I really wanted to show you guys how long it takes me to do my eyeliner. I can't always do it in like 3 seconds. Sometimes it does take me a minute to get it perfect, so don't worry if it doesn't come out perfect at first. Then I'm taking the shade Twilight, and I'm going to go ahead and take that and put that right on top of the eyeliner. So as you see here, the difference between it just kind of makes it pop. And then I'm taking some of the Cosmo shade. I'm taking some of my Ofra setting spray and spraying that on a flat synthetic brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop that right on top of the red eyeshadow that we recently used. And you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. You can leave it just as is. But I wanted to kind of make the look pop a little bit more. And the reason why I did this after my eyeliner is because sometimes eyeliner can be very hard to apply over a glitter. So as you see here, this is what it looks like with and without. So it's up to you whether you want to do it. I really liked how this glitter worked out, and I really find that spraying it with the setting spray and then packing that onto the eyelid really makes it easier to apply, and you get not as much fallout as you usually would. And then I'm going to go back in with the Celestial shade, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that and put that in the inner corner. I really, really love this color so much. I kind of wanted to put it on my eyelid after I put it in the inner corner, but maybe for another look I'll do that. So as you see here, I'm kind of blending that into where the glitter is and also in the inner corner, and just making sure that glitter blends in with the transition shade. And then once we have done that, this look is complete. So I hope you guys did enjoy it, and as always, if you guys have any requests, please leave them down below. And if you guys do recreate this look, please make sure you guys do use my hashtag, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then.